go. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hold on. Okay, hold on. How's that? Let's see. One moment. Okay. All right. You're a tater. All right, that's right. You are a tater. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna talk to you while I make my little soda here. I have not made this in a while because my machine broke a long time ago, and I think I fixed it, but we're about to see. I don't even know if this is flat or what. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little flat. Damn. I'm gonna make it anyway. All right. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Put some vitamin C in here. There we go. And then we're gonna put some of my BCAAs. How's everybody doing on a Friday? Yes, I didn't upload a video yesterday. I didn't upload a video today. So I was like, y'all know me. I think this is how it's gonna go from now on. If I don't upload a video, I'm gonna do a stream. So that's that. That's what I'm gonna start doing, right? So, hello, hey, everybody. So let's see. I'm gonna. Let me see if anybody's on. Okay, nobody's on Kick. Okay. How are you guys doing this Friday? So while I'm making this soda, you all are piling in. Oh, it's fuzzing up a little bit. Hold on. Fuzzing up a little bit. So all is not lost. All is not lost. No 2 a.m. stream. Well, this is a different. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to explain the format if you guys haven't noticed. If I'm in front of the camera, it's not going to be put behind a paywall. So if I'm in front of the camera, it's going to be done during the evening or the early or late afternoon if I'm behind the camera. I mean, if I'm in front of the camera. If you don't see me, then we could do this like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You know, until I get my sleep patterns correct. As of right now, my sleep patterns is kind of off. So that's why. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm nervous. I haven't made one of these in so long. It's not. Oh, did I say it wasn't sparkling? I lied. I need a little bit stevia in there. You don't have a soda. No, okay. I can't hear myself. Hold on a second. I kind of don't want to put these on, but I'm going to have to so I don't start yelling. Because I am a black woman. Okay. So, I have I still have it, but it doesn't work all the time. I have a sparkling water maker. And I use it so much. What's up, Morgan? I use it so much. That's right, I'm a rooftop Korean. That it just starts breaking down. Sometimes it doesn't work, right? And I used to make these soda. I used to do this all the time in front of you all, and you probably notice it because you probably notice I haven't been doing this lately because my machine is breaking down, and it's like, ugh. I don't know if I want to like. It's past the warranty, so I don't know if it's worth buying another one. That was strong though. This one, I made this really, really strong. The salsa part strong in here. So anyway, So I made that, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy another one. I'm a little hesitant of doing that. Hey, Sissy D, she's having her Hennessy like a true black queen. Yeah, right. If you think I drink at all, okay, Ruckus. If you think I drink at all right, show you don't know what I'm about. So, all right, guys. So listen. Oh, wait, I didn't pin. That shizzle didn't even remind me to pin my I thought I pinned it. Did I not pin it? I didn't pin my No, it's not pinned. And that shizzle didn't even remind me that I didn't pin my donation links at the top. That's strange. It was there a while ago. Well, I put it there. I had to scroll up to see if it was there, and I put it there. But yeah, I pinned it now. So it's there now. So hold on a second. I just lost my chat in the process of trying to pin. Okay, there you go, guys. So, okay. I used to drink, I still do, but I used to drink, I still do, but used to too. Are you drunk right now, briefcase? What was that sentence? Okay. Anyway, so at the top, you will see a link to Kickbot and to Stream Element, and you can donate throughout the process of the what I want to say, throughout the stream, okay? And depending upon how generous you guys are is depending on how long I stay. Remember last time you guys were really generous to me, which I always appreciate. Thank you so much. Am I cut off? Hold on. Am I hold on a second, guys. And where's my webcam? Here we go. Let me see if I can extend myself, or I need to move to the side. Hold on, guys, oh, okay, there we go. All right, cool. See, there. Yeah, it's not that much cut off. But anyway, so when you donate, I you know, my goal is to just do an hour. But y'all love me so much that, you know, you give to me, you know, and I always appreciate it. So there's that. And I stay a little longer. And it's 8 o'clock. I mean, it's like, well, it's not 8 o'clock. It's like at night. So it's up to you. Wow. I would not make this strong again. Yeah, I quit drinking because of all the drinking I did in sorry guys. I'm sorry. Listen, I put some vitamin C in there, and there was a clump of it that I just sucked through a straw, and I got this little ball, this tiny ball of sour vitamin C powder in this part of my mouth. So that's why I'm making these noises and these funny, I look funny. Come on, it's almost done. It's almost done. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all had to suffer that with me. So anyway, so I went to Germany because before I went to Germany to live there for 5 years, I was a casual drinker. Not like I didn't drink every week. I didn't even drink every month. I drank always on the holidays, always on New Year's Eve, Well, not every holiday. July, 4th of July, I would have a drink. Always, every New Year's Eve, I would have a drink.
Spitfire just tipped $5. Let's redistribute tater funds so tree stays later. A tree new deal.
Oh, thank you, AOC, aka Spitfire. Appreciate that. Woo-hoo! Spitfire showing out all early. Okay. All right. Yes, thank you, AOC Spitfire. No, I'm not doing ASMR. I told you I told you a little small ball of vitamin C got stuck in my mouth. I sucked it through the straw. And it was a very, very unique experience that I had to suck on it so it could dissolve more. And I know what that sounds like, but it's not sexual. Okay. It was right there. And it's like, I couldn't enjoy. I couldn't, I don't want to take it separately, Eric. So I was like, you take your vitamin C separately. I don't want to take it separately. That's cool. I lived in Germany for a while, southern Germany, Frankfurt area. Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyway, I loved Germany until they started making it culturally diverse and started inviting all the refugees and all them over there. Anyway, so going over there, it's a custom to drink with your dinner. It's a custom to beer, of course, is part of the culture. And I don't like beer. However, there is a beer that I will drink, and I couldn't even tell you what it is. I couldn't even tell you what the name of that beer is. But I think there's like at least 100 different flavors of beers. So when they heard that I don't like beer, the Germans are not going to be outdone. They're gonna find a beer that I'm gonna drink, and they actually did. They found a beer that tastes a little bit like lemonade, but it did have that. See, I don't like the bitter taste of beer. It's the bitter, the hops. The hops is what I don't like to taste, and yeah, I don't like it, and so uh uh they gave me a beer. They had me try several beers, and I didn't like any of them except for this one. This one beer, I was like, oh, that tastes pretty good, and so it White Claw. I never had a White Claw in my life. Can you believe it? I don't know if White Claw was even around when I was drinking. Cause it wasn't unless I'm just around different type of white people now. But uh when did I stop drinking? I think I stopped drinking in 2016 2016 I stopped when I came back. So I was like, I'm not no more drinking for me. No. No, 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 no. So that's what happened. So guys, so there's that. White Claws are nice. I don't even want to try it just to see, because I hear you guys talk like about White Claw and it being nice, but I don't care no more. I mean, it's like once you stop drinking, the desire for it just leaves you. This was strong. Natty Ice Rocks. What is that? A Raider is a beer mixed with lemonade. Oh, is that what that is? So that's a name for it? It's called Shady here, but in Germany they mix beer and lemonade. Well, all I know is that was the only way they can get me to drink it. That was the only way they was gonna get me to drink it. I was not going to drink it. Weizenbier. Schlegel Radler. Are y'all just throwing names out? Speaking of beer, I know all of y'all are having a good time pointing at stupid Kanye, mentally ill Kanye, and just laughing. But man, he's just I hate him, and I understand when I say the word hate, because guys, I don't say the word dislike unless I tend to say I hate what people I dislike. I do hate Kanye, and I hate the hypocrisy that this guy has a song called Hail Hitler, and he gets to have a video full of other black men singing it, and then there's no outrage, there's no protest. The black community is quiet about it, right? And this is the reason why I get so mad at white people criticizing me about being too tough on black people. I kind of just want to like take a backhand and just because it's like, what will it take? I know what will it take for you to realize that you again, my biggest complaint is your compassion is misplaced. You are having compassion for people who want you dead, people who want your race extinct. You having compassion for your enemy. And then you're going to criticize people who handle their enemies accordingly. And if that was a white guy, I just want you to understand, if Richard Spencer came out with the same song, do you think they would just be ignoring it? I don't understand this. And I'm having this discussion with other white people that I respect highly, and they disagree with my approach. But I told them my approach is effective, yours isn't, because you cannot have a civilized conversation with someone with a savage mindset. You will get killed that way. Don't believe me? Ask the Metcalf family. I don't know what needs to happen for you all to realize that this whole kumbaya stuff, that's I don't see color stuff, this whole thing of it's not about race. It is. It's a culture that a particular race overwhelmingly embrace. And if I find you, I will disrespect you. If some people are just are so disgusted, and just depends on how cuck you are, I would just ban you, period, right? And if you are so cucked that I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to respond to you, I'll just ban you, right? But then there's some people who do some cuck statement, and then I'll call them a cuck, or I'll say something disrespectful. I just want you to know, I just don't respect your opinion, and I think lesser of you. I just do. I think lesser of you, because I as a woman should not be tougher than you. I'm the one who's like, guys, no, don't do it. No, guys, no, you got to understand, guys. Listen, kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Sing with me, kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. We bleed red. Oh, everybody, we bleed red. We are all human beings. I see no color. But I ain't saying that stupid stuff. I got some cucks in the damn chat, or not chat, my comment section saying that. I ain't saying that. Y'all saying that. And I clown you for it. But see, the cure for white guilt is to get your ass beat by Tyrone. Boom, I swear to God, it cure it. I've seen it happen on 2 occasions. I seen it happen on 2 occasions. Okay? So, yeah, all right? I know the cure, and I don't wish that upon you, but I'm just saying, like, come on. All right, anyway, let me stop talking and get into the no, I'm about to get into it right now. Wait a minute. Did you talk about the mayor of New York? The one that got arrested, Alex? Is that the one? Because I'm about to talk about this. I was over here just having a good conversation with the chat. And then I'm about to get into the news right now. So I spent like an hour. Yeah, I'm about to talk about that. I have that in the queue. Excuse me, I have that in the queue. So here we go. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to give. Feel free to donate. Feel free to use super chats. Okay, gift memberships. Donations, Kickbot, Stream Elements. Sponsor the show. Okay. Who is... Okay, does anybody know who James Carville is and why? I don't think he's a Republican, but who is he? James Carville. Oh, let me see what my chat's saying. He's a Democrat? Yeah, okay. Why is he significant? I figured he was a Democrat. I'm trying to he was a Clinton invite. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, 12B. All right. So, this guy, he has a message for Ilhan Omar. And I'm shocked that a demon rat white man would say something so bold to a woman of color. Okay? He's a Clinton guy. Okay. So check this out. And you're going to be like shocked that he did this. So I'm surprised they're not going to cancel him. All right, here we go.
Maybe we need a schism. And maybe we need a schism with the so far progressive left. I want to read something. Our country should be more fearful of white men because they're causing most of the deaths within this country. Ilhan Omar. Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly, start your own movement. All right, let's do the simple math. And probably 69%, I don't know, we could call Jim Gerstein or Jeff Garrett. Roughly 69% of the people going to vote in November, maybe more. Let's do 70 for just round math, are going to be white. Of that, 48%. Maybe a little more are going to be male. So that's roughly, let's just call it 33 1/3% of the entire election. Well, let's just run against them because that's so goddamn smart. All right. So now we're going to have a campaign by the progressive left against white men who vote about 1/3 of everybody that votes in an election. Why don't you, lady, start your own party? And then when it's over, if you want to caucus with the Democrats, fine. We agree with a lot of things that you do, but we don't believe we ought to be running against white men. In fact, we don't think we ought to be running against any gender, any ethnic group, any race, any religion, or anything else. Goddamn, these people are just helpless. They cannot be helped. There's nothing you can do to help them. They don't want to be helped. And if they had any guts, they'd start their own goddamn political party and get out of ours. I'm sorry.
He mad. Chad, he mad. He big mad. I mean, you might as well blame Nasty Pelosi because she cuddled Ilhan Omar all the damn time. As a matter of fact, most of the Democratic Party cuddled that heifer. I know, that's the most sense I have ever heard a Democrat speak, Nina. But I'm like, but here's another thing too. I don't know why y'all guys take that woman seriously. Talking about some white man. She put white ding-a-ling in her mouth and opened her legs to it. She is married to a white man. This whole thing about hating white men, but you love white men in the bedroom. What's that about? Hypocrisy. Like straight hypocrisy. Like you are married to, you divorced your brother, then you married this other guy, then you divorced him and you married your current husband. Anyway, let me continue. She's no one. She married her dad and brother. No, she married her brother, not her dad. Okay, let's move on. I really picked that clip because I wanted you guys to what is this? I got him in the queue though. Hold on a second. Should we talk about that now? No, I want to talk about this first, right? And then we'll probably get to, when if we get into the Democratic mayor part? Hold on a second. Okay, I found it. So we'll do that. We'll do that later. Okay, here we go. So Colorado will soon have a law to where if you misgender someone, it is a form of discrimination, and it is going to allow you to take your kids. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see if I get this correct. I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote this. There are people, these are the people responsible for the Colorado HB 25-1312, which would consider misgendering a form of discrimination and take into account in custody hearings to potentially take your kids away. They always look exactly like this. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Maybe you can't see everybody. Hold on a second. No, they passed a law. They passed a law about misgendering, and I do believe they're gonna make it a criminal offense. Cornelius. I get a kick out of that every time. Cornelius says, have been complaining about the weirdos in the Dem party. He thinks some of them are controlled opposition. He does? Thank you for the $5, by the way. I appreciate that. Colorado, what happens when your state gets... That was California? How many? That's count. Wait. Is Laura saying something? Oh, well, she said they want to be Canada so bad. Okay. So you got several trans here, and you could just look at them and just pick them out, right? Then you got, I guess, somebody with a Palestine, do-rag around their neck. Just watch Asmongold's short reaction. I understand why you hate France right now. Oh, why? BOC 16 is Canada is similar. Yeah, I don't care about Canada. No offense, guys. No, if you're from Canada, no offense. I don't care about your cook country. That's the reason why I'm like telling Trump to shut the hell up about turning Canada to a 51st state. We'll never have a Republican president if that idiot makes Canada 51st state. Don't want no damn Canada. Okay, because I'll amuse you with the whole Gulf of America, but leave Canada alone. We don't want them. They don't want us. We Gucci. I love them being their own country. So, anyway, I swear there was a law. Or maybe this is it. Colorado House just passed a radical transgender bill that makes misgendering a discriminatory act, takes children away from parents who dead name or misgender them, pushes gender ideology in schools. This bill will head to the governor's desk to be signed. So this is it. You know what though? This is a if any man wish not to pay child support, and you don't even care about having them kids because you got a whole bunch of them from other baby mamas, the best thing you can do is misgender them. Even if they not trans. And then go snitch on yourself because you know the mom ain't gonna do it, right? So if you have a girl, all right, and she knows she's a girl, she ain't trying to be a trans man, and you just keep calling her boy, you keep saying my son, all right, he, him, you know what I'm saying? And the mother's like, I'm not gonna turn him in. He want me to turn him in so he can lose parental rights and don't have to pay child support. Then he goes to the police and snitch on himself. I would like to file a police report. Okay, sir. I would like to file a police report on the misgendering. Okay, and of calling someone outside their pronouns. Oh my God, what happened? Well, someone has been calling my daughter, sir, using he, him pronouns and referring to her as my son. Who's this person? We will go and arrest him. We are going to arrest him right now. Oh, it be me. It be. I be that pappy. I the pappy. That my son. That my son. I came over here to snitch on myself. Sir, you do understand that this is a violation of CCBT 1099/84, right? You do understand that you could lose your child. Oh no, please don't tell me I can lose my child. Oh no, oh no. Oh God. Okay, let me move on. So you guys, okay. Once again, and that's what I'm saying. If I was rude to you in the comments, it's because of stuff like this, and I'm tired of white guilt. I expect black people, and I ban y'all N-words on sight. I don't even say nothing to you. I don't even say nothing to you when y'all start coming over here and put, especially like the most popular thing I see them do. Not all, because I have some cool black followers actually. Not all, right? I have some real cool black followers, but I have some that trickle in here from the black YouTube, okay, the side of black YouTube. And they put raccoon emojis in my comment section. Ban. Like, what you doing here? I'm over here minding my business in my own lane. So anyway, this POS, once again, this is what happens. And y'all want to get mad at me for celebrating those beautiful, fine brothers, the 5 black police officers that didn't do Tyree Nichols. Okay? Next thing you're going to tell me is, George Floyd was a good man. The hell wrong with you? Oh, God, that made me angry. That makes me so mad. I hate that from white people. Not all. The ones that are in my damn comments defending Tyree's, the police officers were over. Like, are you really caring? This man had a criminal record long enough to run a 10-mile marathon. And you over here fake caring, virtue signaling in my damn comment section. Okay? So I'm like, If you don't get your white guilt ass out my daggone, what the hell? Anyway, so his son, another didn't do, okay, a pillar of society, he was going to Harvard to be a doctor, was shooting at the police. And he had a gun on his person when he got shot and when he got taken out. And oh hell, the police who did it! I don't know what's wrong with people wanting our society to be infested with bad people. But when those bad people have been eliminated, however it's done, whether it's in jail or in the ground as maggot food, you have a problem with it. I don't understand why you would have a problem with this. So this is a career criminal who had a gun and he shot at the police officers. And then when he ran with the gun, the police shot him and got him and rip. He dead. And nothing of value was lost.
Boom! Headshot!
Okay. So this the other didn't do. This criminal right here, where's his picture? Oh my God. Oh, hold on. His picture's here. This didn't do right here. This didn't do. Go to the police and see that his son was shooting at the police officers, saw that his son had the gun, saw that his son get pew pew taken out by the police officers. Good job, officers. Thank you for your service. He gets in the car and circle around the police department to take out an innocent police officer, and he runs him over. And I'm saying to myself, and y'all still want to sit up here and get mad at me? I know not all of y'all, but I get insulted when I even have 3 people, and it's been way more than that in my comment section. I cleaned house recently. If it's 3 of y'all in my comment section chimping out with your white guilt, I wouldn't care. I'll just deal with you accordingly. But when it's a good percentage of you all chimping out over a didn't do like Tyree Nichols, then I have to basically discipline you. Because this clown meets every definition of the word racist. Hunted down a white officer and ran him over, killed him. And because you people don't do what blacks do, and I'm not telling you to do this, I want you to continue, being civilized, this, that, and the other. But because you don't go out there and start looting and burning stuff down and having protests and, assaulting innocent people who's the opposite skin color of you, it doesn't get much attention. People don't pay attention to you. Okay. But this clown had the nerve to sit up here and say that the reason why he should be released on bond, thank God his bond was denied, is because he had mental anguish. He was acting in rage because he saw a police officer shoot his criminal son who had an illegal gun. The gun even wasn't registered to him. And because ain't shit daddy gonna produce an ain't shit son, then that's how you got somebody who ain't shit in the ground. And he feels justified killing a white person. And that's what I'm saying, the double standard. Are you not upset about it? And the reason why it's hard to progress as a race, like when I say race as white people, it is hard for you all to get justice is because there are other people within your race who are sabotaging the efforts to normalize things. The reason why black people today, and it wasn't like this in the 80s, it wasn't like this in the 90s, hell, it wasn't even like this in the early 2000s. I could be wrong, and I'm open to be wrong, but I'll still say it to this day. Damn it, when Obama got in office, race relationships went down the toilet. It was already on the brinks. You see what I'm saying? It was already on that cusp. It was already on that cusp there, right? But Obama, if I had a son, he would look like Trayvon Martin. I bet you he would be a didn't do like Trayvon Martin too.
Boom! Headshot!
What a awful years. Those awful years of dealing with this man. This clown, Obama, went to a police officer's funeral and started preaching about police brutality and racism. And let me tell you something. I love being black because let me tell you, believe the stereotypes because they are true. They are true. If that man would have said something about my husband, I would have quirked the hell out in that damn church. I don't give a damn if he the president. You ain't about to preach that shit at my husband's funeral. But because you guys are white, you're nice and respectful, and you're like, we will not do this here. The hell? I want to. You better shut your black ass up. The hell you talking about? This ain't the place to be talking that stuff. My husband is in a box because of this, because of you cuddling criminals with your own skin color. I would have been the biggest racist white woman there. As if I ever get reincarnated, I'm going to come as the baddest white bitch ever with red hair. I want to make sure my hair is red. And I am going to be the basest racist. I'm going to make racists look good, honey. I'm be so sexy as a redhead white girl. I'm gonna have all kinds of racists going to want me to call them all kinds of slurs, and I'm gonna do it for $500 a pop.
Boom! Headshot!
No damn well I'll allow him to talk that talk at a funeral. You have a beloved person that you love so much that's no longer going to be there in a casket. And you got the freaking president of the United States talking about he brought it on himself because of police.
Basic Laura just tipped $25. The chimpiest chimp that ever chimped.
Basic Laura, thank you so much for the $5 as Donald Trump. That's right. The chimpiest chimped it. Okay. But that's what I do. I love that stereotype. And I fit it, right? When I have to. It's like a superpower. I am not obnoxious out in public. I'm so tall. I'm very quiet in public because I'm always seen. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like talking to strangers. Unless they know who I am. Like if they say, Tree, okay, that's different because we have something to talk about. But when people are just like, okay, I finally got over it. But you know, once upon a time, I used to complain all the time about when I go in the grocery store or when I go into a floral or when I go in any place, like even a gas station. Good morning. How are you doing today? Are you having a good day so far? Oh, it's not, the weather's just so lovely here in Georgia. Oh, are you off to work? Like conversations with me early in the morning. My friend is black and I'm white. We're gonna call each other names and start to go fun. I'm gonna start fun me. see who raises the most. Hold on, what did you say? See who raises the most and then split it. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I do like that, but that's the South. That's Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That we just do that down here in Georgia. But yeah, I'm just like, but anyway, so I said that story to say is that I am not your stereotypical loud woman. I am loud on this mic. Absolutely, I'm loud on this mic. Very loud. I'm animated. Ain't nobody in this house except for, Ruger, Smith & Wesson, Glock 19, Glock 23, Glock 20, Glock 17. Okay. Smith & Wesson. All right. So I mean I got them people up in my house, right? But other than that, like it ain't nobody else in here, no human being up in here. So I can be loud as I want. But I'm not loud in public. And I don't carry conversations on in public because I don't want people hearing my conversations. I have very important conversations I don't want people to hear. So, but I weaponize my black woman ghetto-ness when it's appropriate. If I see an injustice, so if I see a hyena heifer like try to bully a white girl, I'm gonna step in and defend the white girl. And I'm like, no, don't talk to her like that. Talk to me like that. And you ain't gonna talk to her like that because she ain't gonna fight your ass back. I'm your huckleberry. Do that to me. And then I tell her, look, go ahead, little white girl, I got you. Talk to me that way. I hate bullies. And nobody is the biggest bully than people within my race. And if white people won't let me do what I gotta do to kind of bring the pendulum back to the center, you are defeating the purpose and you'll never solve the problem that we are facing right now with the hypocrisy and the injustice and the imbalance. And the two-tier system where whites are treated on a different scale versus blacks. Also, it's so insulting, but black people don't understand how insulting it is to hold white people at a high regard, but then have the low expectation for black people because they just don't know no damn better.
Boom! Headshot!
So in other words, you're saying black people are indeed that low IQ that you got to just give them a pass. Have you understand, like, you understand when a baby throw up on you, you don't get mad at the baby because it's a baby? The baby don't know how to say, can you move out of the way because I'm about to Earl. Mama gave me too much milk. Babies don't do that. Babies can't talk. Babies don't even give you a heads up they about to throw up on you. It just comes out of nowhere. The next thing you know, you got throw up on your nice blouse. But you don't get mad at the baby. Because what? You understand the baby is not fully developed yet. The baby's not that intelligent yet. Okay? The baby is unable to articulate its words. That's black people. That's how white people treat black people. Well, they are not able to articulate their anger properly. You just gotta let them just do all these crimes. Like, no. Why is it that you have some of us, and there's about, I would say 20% of the black population, don't play the victim, don't play this, don't mention slavery whenever you want to hold us accountable. Don't sit up here and celebrate murderers or criminals. We don't hate the police. I love the police. If you don't like the police, you're a criminal, and you're a criminal apologist. Because the only people I don't know who don't like the police are criminals, or people who like to break the law, or people who are related to people who break the law. Because you seen your ain't shit daddy get locked up because he done so much crime that you just basically, instead of blaming your ain't shit daddy, you blaming the police officers. Because your mama got bad taste in men. Man, I'm going on a rant. Let me stop. Damn it! We already at an hour and I haven't even finished all my stories. Damn, I hate this. I just want to say, this really makes, you can tell this is a hot button for me. This really makes me angry. Okay. Can you get this didn't do off the screen? Pay me, Aloo. Give me some donations and I'll do it. I got to do it anyway, so. Don't be making no daggone down. Don't be making no demands coming empty-handed. What are you, black? Always making demands with empty hands. What you gonna give to me besides your complaining? Tyrone, I will not tolerate this pookie behavior. Yeah, well, tell your half black side to sit down and shut up. I don't want to hear from him. Did they actually make it go for? Yes. And oh my God, it got taken down. Now here's the problem. I hope this criminal does not start a give, send, go. And I'm gonna say something very controversial. You're gonna be probably mad at me. I hope give, send, go lose their funding. I do. Because they have white guilt as well. That Jacob, the co-founder, hear me out. Y'all know I got receipts. Okay. I don't need white guilt white men to run a fundraiser. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't like that. So if this clown goes to give, send, go, I'm boycotting give, send, go. And I look forward to their downfall. Because now you're saying that all criminals, all black criminals that kill white men, their favorite fundraiser is give, send, go. You did it with Killer Carmelo, and now you're dealing with this idiot. You know what I mean? So GoFundMe, they literally had not one, not two, not three, not four, but five GoFundMe campaigns. So when one GoFundMe went down, the sister bill put another one up. When the sister GoFundMe went down, the mama GoFundMe went up. When that GoFundMe went down, the baby mama went up. When that GoFundMe went down, the brother GoFundMe went up. And then when that fundraiser went down, then the second baby mama GoFundMe. Like it was, they kept trying to do the GoFundMe stuff, right? And I said, okay, so that means that the give, send, go is gonna do something, right? Let's read this. I'm gonna read this really quickly. Can you guys see this? Oh, you can. Hold on a second. Let me enlarge that for you. Because we understand. What in the hell? Okay, here we go. So GoFundMe has apologized to the Cincinnati Federation and Order of Police for allowing postings to raise money in support of a man accused of intentionally killing a Hamilton County deputy sheriff. Rodney Hinton Jr. was charged with aggravated murder for using his vehicle to hit and kill Larry Henderson while Henderson was working a traffic derail for a University of Cincinnati graduation on May the 2nd. Correspondence was sent to the president, Carl Colber, that was shared on social media late Monday night. Dear President Colber, my name is Emily. I am reaching out from GoFundMe regarding Rodney Hilton Jr. and attempts misuse of the GoFundMe platform. I am deeply saddened at the death of Deputy Henderson, and on behalf of the entire GoFundMe team, we wanted to express our deepest condolences to the Ohio law enforcement community for your loss. I was notified earlier today that our team removed a number of campaigns, 5 by the way, that violated our company's terms of service related to raising money for individuals charged with violent crimes. GoFundMe's terms of service prohibit fundraisers for the legal defense of violent crimes. Consistent with this long-standing policy, any fundraisers for the legal defense of someone charged with a violent crime are removed from our platform, and any money donated to the campaign is fully refunded to the person who sent it in a donation. Gifts and go should be a little bit more discretionary. Like if it's, I would have to say they should use discretion. Although I'm really happy that Kyle Rittenhouse got a chance to fundraise. Kyle Rittenhouse was not the aggressor. So Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself against 3 white guys. One of them is a PDF file, okay? But now you have Killer Camelo, who was the aggressor. He should have never been allowed on that platform. And I don't give a damn about no damn free speech. This has nothing to do with private companies. It is amazing how people want to sit up here and yell free speech, but you don't understand what free speech is pertaining to. Free speech does not pertain to private companies. It doesn't. Stay mad. Legal defense, violent crimes. Okay, consistent with the long-standing policy in fundraisers for legal defense of someone charged with a violent crime are removed from the platform, and any money donated to that campaign is fully refunded to the person who sent a donation. I can assure you that there will be zero tolerance for this type of behavior in our platform. If you have any questions about the legitimacy of our fundraiser on our platform, or if you come across a campaign that you believe should be removed, please send it to me directly. You can consider me your direct link to GoFundMe, and we will resolve the matter as quickly as possible. Once again, Deputy Henderson and his family are in our thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, Emily Barson, Director of Policy and Engagement. So, whoever does a alternative fundraiser to GoFundMe need to be a person without any white guilt. It needs to be somebody who's not going to have a double standard. Killer Camelo, for 3 weeks, by the way, 3 weeks, this many fingers, had a GoFundMe, and on there you had 86 all whites. Thank you for ridding our society of this white trash. You had all kinds of, now we need to take care of the rest of them. You had all this call to violence, and Jacob had no problem with the free speech on there. He had no problem, okay, on the platform of Give, Send, Go. Because black people can do what they want with white people's permission. You understand this? I gotta be specific, because black people don't have the type of power. And the only reason we have the privilege we have, and let me say, the black privilege is a thing. White people gave it to us. If I was a Democrat, do you understand how much power I would have over any white person? Do you understand that? And that power is given to me by white liberals, by white Democrats, also by white people on the right, because they ain't gonna say nothing but complain to each other privately. You ain't bold enough to say it with your chest out in public. And I understand why, because you'll get canceled by who? White people, your white boss, your white company leader, okay? White advocates, white libtards, white LGBT community. These are people who will bring down their own race because they don't consider themselves, they don't have tribalism. They don't consider themselves part of any race. They consider themselves, of course, what I keep hearing, I'm human, I'm not white, I'm human. I keep hearing that shit. And it seems like white people are the least tribal. And I think that's a bad thing. And maybe controversial opinion coming in here. Maybe you have to be the minority for you to realize that, hey, you need to look out for your best interests as white people. Everybody else does it. We are all like black people are doing it, white people doing it, Hispanics are doing it, Latinos doing it. Everybody does it but white folks. And if you do it, oh, you're racist. Oh, you white supreme pieces. You're Nazis. And guess what? The only reason that narrative is going out there because other white people are like, yes, they are Nazis. We need to bring this down. White politicians are doing it as well. Y'all don't hold your... Listen, I hold my own race accountable. That's why I consider myself a transracial rooftop Korean. You know what I'm saying? But when they come on my side of the fence, I get black real quick. When they try to come over here and tell me I don't betray them and I can't come to the cookout, I get black real quick. I don't do that kumbaya stuff. I don't sit up here and say, no, friend, let's have a conversation. I get hood, viciously hood, because that's the language they understand. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine going into an actual jungle and you see a leopard looking at you, licking his lips. Are you going to sit there and reason with him to not eat you? You think he has an understanding to say, oh, wait a minute, I think this white man wants to reason and dialogue with me, and have a dialogue with me. Let me stop and listen to what he has to say. Go ahead, Mr. White Man. Please explain to me why this behavior is animalistic. No. The hell. Let's move on. Okay, so this is what we're gonna talk about this mayor. Oh, this is the salty cracker. I can't play his I can't play his stuff here. Okay, sorry. Salty cracker, I like him, but he is not YouTube friendly. That's my buddy though. So here we go. Just in Newark, Democrat Mayor Ras Baraka, what a name. His mama hated his ass, has been arrested for trespassing at the ICE detention facility. 2 Democrat congresswomen also attempted to break in. Arrest all of them. No one is above the law. So we have the video of that happening. What is this saying? The mayor of Newark, Ras Baraka, committed trespass and ignored multiple warnings from Homeland Security investigation to remove himself from ICE detention center in Newark, New Jersey this afternoon. He has willingly chosen to disregard the law that will not stand in this state. He has been taken into custody. No one is above the law. So let's watch how this all went down. Can you guys see this? Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm gonna make it bigger. I'll make it bigger for y'all. See, I love y'all. Also, don't forget donations at the top. Kickbot, Stream Elements, and Super Chats are more than welcome. Here we go. All right, here we go. You guys should be able to see it real good now. Should I put it to the side? Let me put it to the side. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. Here we go. Now, he is right here. This is the mayor right here. Imagine being a mayor and giving a damn about non-Americans than Americans. Couldn't be me. Resisting arrest, by the way. I don't understand why they don't use pepper spray no more. Let me tell you something. Tasers don't work most of the time. Pepper spray, pepper spray that the police carry, not what you carry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. A lot of the pepper spray you all carry. Now there is a good that is almost the quality of police officers that what is the name of that pepper spray? I have it, as a matter of fact. It's really, really good. I think it begins with an S. Sabra. Anybody know about pepper spray? I think it begins with an S. Nobody. So it is Sabre. Okay, thank you. Do some diff. Yeah, that is. Oh, Sabre. Sabre. S-A-B-R-E or S-A-B-E-R. You make your own pepper spray? All right, cool. Yeah, I love that stuff, dude. I have that. But anyway, so what was I about to say? Okay, here we go. So here he go. He taking a perp walk. All right, no one is above the law. Let's watch him. Let's watch the didn't do mayor of Newark, New Jersey, take that perp walk. Gotta have a loud black woman in the background. All right, and then we have the DOJ. So this is good news. This is really good news, okay? I like this. Now, hopefully they'll do something about this. I hope this isn't this one-time thing where they just do this and that's it. The DOJ has launched an investigation into Epic City, a Muslim development in Texas, for engaging in religious discrimination and attempting to implement Sharia law.
Boom! Headshot!
Whoa! Not here. Not in this country, okay? Religious discrimination and Sharia law have no place in Lone Star State. Any violation of federal law must be swiftly prosecuted. Senator John Cornyn. Imagine having a name like this. By the way, this is just talking about Epic City. Imagine having a last name Cordy.
Welcome to the future of living. Welcome to Epic City. Nestled in the heart of Josephine, Texas. It is about 20 miles and 20 minutes from Epic. Commercial areas.
Oh God, sorry, I'm not listening to this. So that's the mosque. I think they're saying that's going to be the Americans' most biggest mosque ever. So I would like, let's see. Hold on. It's talking here. Hold on a second.
A design community that brings Epic City is more than just a neighborhood. It's a way of life. A meticulously designed community that brings Islam to the forefront. A community that blends with nature, crafted to elevate your living experience. With single-family homes, multi-family townhomes and apartments, senior living, and in the heart a mosque and a school.
The HOA
Parks
fees
for
pay for the
Eid
mosque.
prayer, carnivals, and community events. Multiple fields for sports, including...
So this is going to be closed off from the rest of America, and you need a ID, something similar to a passport, in order to get into this area. And they were going to have their own police officers and enforce any laws with Sharia, and they are not going to be calling the police of the local area. So they're just basically creating their own Islamic state within the state of Texas.
Soccer, cricket, tennis, and volleyball. And public schools 10 minutes away. Epic City, a housing community where we celebrate diversity and promote unity. Our community is designed to foster a sense of belonging and inclusivity for all residents, regardless of their background.
That's a lie. Well, I already did a video on that. Check that out where I talk about this in complete detail. What is this? Oh, okay. So protesters, my mind is blown that these Luton Americans want Shiloh to be put in jail. For what? What crime? What crime has been committed? Also, there's no victim. So you have to have a victim. Because, and I'm going to tell you why there's no victim, by the way. There's no victim because the boy is not 5 years old and he's not artistic. That's the reason why the parents of the boy has not come forward, because they know that that daggone Somali guy was lying. The boy is 11. Now, and stop letting people continue to say these lies that the boy was 5. He was not. Stop letting them say it's these lies that the boy was artistic. He is not. I don't give a damn if he's artistic. No child, no black child of black ghetto parents is going to be traumatized because some white woman called him the N-word with hard R. Trust me, he's been called worse and has heard worse. So, I don't know what y'all talking about here. Like, what? Anyway, so they are saying, we need to put this woman in jail. We need to lock her up. For what? What charge? So the state police officers did an investigation and they already turned their report in. And I'm going to assume that they are not going to file any charges, because what charge? What charge? What charge are they going to get? What is the charge? Because a white person said the N-word with the hard R. That is not against the law, even if you say it to a child. Watch this stupidity.
This word has been used to hurt black people since the beginning of time.
If y'all think black people are hurt by that word, guess again. Guess again. They are not fazed by it. They use it. Again, white people with white guilt. White people who are against other whites, as the white person themselves who practice anti-whiteism, right? White people cuddle this behavior. You're hurt. Imagine being a grown-ass woman. Tell myself, that word hurt. That word hurt. Nobody can hurt me with the word N and with the hard R. That's not even possible. And also, I grew up in a generation of sticks and stones, baby. I also grew up in a generation of the Joneses. Oh, sorry, the Dozens. Sorry. I also grew up in a generation of the Dozens. You can't hurt me. I've heard lots of other people, but that's because I grew up in that element. I grew up with that culture. And now you got white liberals telling black people that word is hurtful. That word hurt. No, it doesn't. I got a video on my Twitter page of an Asian woman literally calling everybody on that daggone train the N-word with the hard R, including several black women. Did black people get up and hit her? Nope. Did black people get mad? Nope. They sit right there and let her say it. They don't say none of that. So this whole narrative, okay. Oh, you saw that? You remember that video? Aharu? Yeah. That video is so funny. That Asian woman said, I don't have any F's and I'm not giving them out at all. Anyway.
So, I mean, it's 2025. We should stop that. It makes no sense.
And they had a small crowd up there too. Like Black Lives Matter show has declined.
Hate has no home here. These are the words that many in the community are chanting outside of Rochester City Hall, demanding justice.
We are looking for the woman in question to be charged.
You need to charge Shiloh.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Hurting feelings is not against the law, and the little bastard hurt feelings was not hurt. And where was his parents? Why was he around a PDF file?
A viral video of a woman seen to be making racial slurs to a black child at a Rochester park is leaving many in the community feeling uneasy.
I'm a black person myself and I have black children.
No. Don't y'all hate? Don't y'all hate when they do this? They gotta let you know they black, as if we blind. No, really, I thought she was an Indian. I didn't know you were. You're black. You're black. What? You're black. What? Stupid, I swear.
And I worry about them every day when they go outside.
For this incident that
Yeah, cause you in the damn hood. That's why.
Boom, headshot.
See, what she telling y'all is she's afraid of them going outside in the hood. So they might get, sprayed down with bullets from opposing gang leaders. Okay, they possibly go get beat up by Shaquita and them, whatever. Yeah, you are actually in the hood. That's why you are worried about them. Not no white man. I told you guys, this place is a half in the arsenal. It used to be a full arsenal. I was proud of my collection when I was, living in this house by myself. I was proud of my collection. But I tell everybody, and I'll say it again, I didn't have, and I still don't have guns for no white person. Ain't no white person gonna home invade here. I don't ever, true story. How many of you all are afraid of your home being had a home invasion from some white thug? I don't. Now raise your hand if you are on the lookout and making sure that your house don't get invaded by black thugs. I ain't stupid. Every time I was shot at as a police officer, it was not by nobody white. And it was not by nobody who's a woman. So what did that tell you? Every time I've been shot at, black man. I got stabbed on a SWAT team by a black guy. Okay? So, and every time we was fighting, except for one time I was fighting with some black woman. I beat her ass too. It was white. It was black men. So I'm like, this whole thing of being new. I was so afraid of whitey. Where? Why? How? I'm not afraid of no white man. No offense, but y'all are not intimidating anymore. You used to be. Not anymore. And unfortunately, that's the problem. Okay? And a lot of the white people don't like when I say this. But when white people were afraid of you, you didn't have the problem out of them back then like you do now. It's something about fear comes automatically with respect when it comes to the community. Okay? It's something about that. I have a beloved friend on this street. Okay, y'all heard me talk about him. Named Sarge. Sarge getting a little old. I'm getting a little concerned. I think I hate thinking about it because I don't know. I'm gonna be so sad if he passes away. But Sarge is crazy. Sarge is white, by the way. Sarge is old white man, Vietnam vet, and he is when his PTSD quirk out. Okay, and he has a son, but his son doesn't visit him often. And I have his son number just in case I need a call for an emergency. But his son, I don't like his son too much. Like, he doesn't really check in with his father like he's supposed to. And I was thinking, like, you know, I understand you can't get him out the house because Sarge is, you know, he loves that house. And I don't blame him. So he's not trying to like move or whatever. It's a long story. But anyway, black people respect Sarge because Sarge is crazy. So I told this story. Well, I haven't told this story in a long time. A black guy broke into Sarge's house. This happened many, many years ago. Black guy broke into Sarge's house. Sarge was waiting by the window because he broke in through the kitchen window. Sarge was waiting for him with a long gun. And as soon as he popped his feet on the floor, Sarge put 2 to the chest. He turned on the light. Okay. And I think it was a gun or maybe it was a knife. There was a weapon. Sarge got rid of the weapon. And you know what he did? He made coffee.
Boom! Headshot!
He made coffee while that boy was on the ground leaking. Then he pulled up one of his chairs and said, I wonder, should I call the police right now? He said, that looked like it hurt, son. Okay, long story short, he did call the police and the idiot did survive, barely survived. And I mean, barely. But here's what happened, which is the best thing that has happened. In jail, he told everybody in jail. And he also told it in the courtroom. And, you know, not he told it in the courtroom. It was told in the courtroom. And then word got around what Sarge did to this boy, right? Word got around that not only did he shoot him, he didn't even call the police immediately. He made coffee. He made coffee, brought his cup of coffee, and pulled up a chair by his leaking body and said, woo, that looked bad. It looked like it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Start taunting the guy and say, I don't know if I should call the police or not. So then black people all around, and it like went all over the county what Sarge did. Black people don't black people have not messed with Sarge since. And they always refer to him as the crazy ass white man. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it has to get to that extreme. What I'm telling you is that I gotta be careful on YouTube. Sometimes the V word, the VIOL, it comes in handy because it does make those who understand that language realize, oh, that's the person I can't mess with. You know what I mean? When you talk to somebody civilized, those of us who are civilized, those of us who are logical and we reason, we can be talked to. Okay? We can be reasoned with. Talking to us is effective, but not to those who don't operate on that certain mindset.
happen and take place over a autistic child is unreasonable.
Rochester People's Action Community hosted the protest Monday afternoon to disrupt business at the government center during work hours. Speakers included officials from Rochester's Community Engagement Response Team.
Justice needs to be more than a word right now. It needs to become a standard, okay?
A representative of the Somali community.
The pain this child endured is a pain that echoes through every one of us.
And Miriam Norton, who spoke on the city's effort to condemn racism and create a safe community for all.
Lord have mercy. Do you guys see this? So we have the White Guilt Club with a extremely morbidly obese man sitting in a, what the hell is that? I've never seen a wheelchair scooter that huge.
The City of Rochester stands with you against all forms of discrimination, racism, and
I just need to let you black people know that I am a white ally. And what my people are doing to you is sickening. But they will never call out black people's blatant racism and national acceptance, their racism against white people. She'll never speak up about that. Never, ever, ever, ever. And y'all, so when y'all see me do my job, when you see me do what I gotta do, stay out my damn way. Cause you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing a damn thing. And I'm so tired of cowards getting in my way saying, you don't have to be that mean. Listen, you don't know, you can't even fight your way out of a damn paper bag. And when you stop being an unwilling contestant of the knockout game, then you can talk to me. Other than that, shut up. Sit over there and eat your food.
Since the spark of the video, a woman has identified herself as Shiloh Hendrix on a crowdfunding site. Rochester Police completed its investigation into the incident and submitted its findings to the city's attorney's office to make the decision to press any charges.
I'm thinking the outcome will be as good as we want it to be. Yeah, I think it's justice will be served.
Some protests.
See, here's the deal though. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be any charges. But here's my question: what if it is some charges? Now, granted, she got money to handle that, and she got money to charge. She got money to sue if they do charge her. I don't think they are gonna charge her. Cause what violation does she have? She ain't had nothing. What? Who's been violated? It's like white people can call. Black people can call white people all kinds of racial slurs. It would be unimaginable for the police to even investigate such an incident. But the double standard, apparently there are a good percentage of white people who are not fed up with the double standard. It's a good percentage that are not fed up with the double standard. I'm fed up with the double standard, and I'm not even white.
Protesters expressed that today's event may not be enough for the outcome they're hoping for.
We've been marching since Martin Luther King. It's time to stop marching, and we got to show some action.
As this
word,
that's what I'm saying. Let a white person say that. Oh my God, FBI be knocking on your damn door. They'll be knocking on your damn door. And this woman, there are some of y'all are jealous, and I understand the jealousy over her because she's the right picking for white people to express their anger and put it in money wise. Because I think now she done raised over, she's raised like 75%. She's at 720 something thousand or whatever. She's a quarter of a way from being a millionaire. Well, not really, because after taxes and the fees, she's not the whole million. Yeah, after the fees is taken out and then the taxes, that's it. So, I think that she deserves every penny of it. Her life will never be the same, and once she gets all that money, then she can go ahead and relocate. But she has to relocate to some place where she can be safe from white people as well as black people. Because you understand, she moves into an all-white neighborhood. You have to be careful of the damn Karens, of the white guilt people, and the white saviors in that area who are going to sit up here and say, ooh, this is my time to get some cool black points, and actually rat her out and dox her because she moved into our lily white neighborhood, and I'm going to show black people that I am on their side. Okay? So my thing is that you all have to, like, this woman's life, she can't go to work ever again. She can't go to work ever again. Ever. They have put her face all over the place. All right, now let's talk about, this is something I want to talk about too. and this is important to talk about this because it segues into the highlights stream of our time here. Okay, all right, here we go. So let me read the caption just in case. This is at Frontier Airline, and you have Boom Shika here and her attitude, keeping up with the stereotypes. Listen, do not be ashamed of stereotypes. The whole black woman at the DMV is true to form. Black women in customer service, true to form. More than it is more right than it is wrong, and I'm willing to say, as a black woman, it is the majority. This particular post went viral, 4.3 million views, and let me see. It says, hold on, let me put this down. It says, he showed up 30 minutes before his flight, and these Frontier Airline employees refused to check him in because he didn't agree with the $25 agent assistant fee to check in, even though he said he would pay it. First of all, I don't understand what that means. Who here understand if you don't check in, if you don't pay $25 agent assistant fee, you can't check in early? I never heard of it. Listen, I want y'all to know that ever since COVID, I stopped flying on planes. So this whole thing of if you come in early, you got to pay $25 extra. Is that a thing? And if you don't pay it, can you still not check in early? This is so. Listen, I used to come. You guys know you guys know, okay? You guys know how I feel about the airlines, and y'all know me and black people have it out at the Atlanta airport. Mainly with the TSA though. I don't have no problem with the daggone Delta. Well, that's because I also fly Delta.
Boom! Headshot!
Sorry, I'm a Delta girl. If you're late with Delta, they'll put. No, I only want to talk to people who went to Frontier Airline. Anybody knows? Because I have that's my question. My question is, do you have to pay a $25 agent assistant fee in order to check in early? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Cats Over People said, no, you have to check in at least an hour before, and it's under an hour. You have, and if it's under an hour, you have to pay 20. Oh, okay. If it's under an hour, you have to pay $25. What? You can't check in 30 minutes before your flight? So if you had a layover, and you were late and you were like 30 minutes before the airplane even boarded, you can't check in? Clearly he ain't late checking in. So that shizzle said Frontier Airline charges $25 fee for late check-in. He ain't late. If you are checking in a bag, they are usually 45 minutes. Okay. That's a good point. Okay, that's right. If you are 45 minutes, okay, yeah, because I forgot they got to get it from one place to another. Okay, all right. Because see, guys, I promise you, since 2020, I have not been on a plane. I'm not doing it because I am pure blood. I did not get the jabby jab. And since I didn't get the jabby jab, I'm not trying to, make I already come there extra early to cuss out TSA because I refuse to go through the machine where you got to go like this, hands up, don't shoot. I don't go through that. They have to take that wand, and they always make an example out of you and put you out to the center to show everybody this is what happens when you get disobedient. But I'm too fine, so I don't care, damn it. I go over there and I make sure that I don't dress skeezy, but I dress skeezy when I go to the damn airport because I'm going to, every last one of them TSA agents are fat as hell. They fat, they greasy, and they hood. And we go at it. I be like, y'all fat bitches ready to come in. I cuss them out. I get in. Woo. I meet the stereotype. Cause I sit up here and say, why are y'all wanting to check me? Does it look like I got some damn weapons besides these beautiful titties of mine and this ass that match? I don't understand. Like, why y'all? Like, clearly I don't have no weapons. Y'all just want to see my kibbles and bits. But no, I always get the wand. I don't go into that scanner. I'm not a sheep. And everybody else just go through the damn scanner, which takes a longer time than the daggone metal detector. It's like they did that on purpose to make the line longer and to make the wait time longer. And I always fight with them. Because it's always, they only hire ratchet black people from the hood over here in Atlanta as TSA agents. And then when them N-words get a daggone power position, woo! Oh, you think they damn kings of the airport and queens. I cuss their asses out. Because I'm like, no, I'm not going through that. Cornelius Brutus, thank you so much for the $5. To be fair, this is a standard behavior for Frontier, Southwest, and Spirit Airlines for the workers and customer service. Well, let's look at how she acts. Hold on. Let's see how she acts. Honey, she got attitude.
I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm decided that you ain't going to let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. Check in.
And you're not getting on your flight. It's a Mayday flight. You didn't. And you think you're gonna check me in. I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you I paid for a ticket. For an agent assistant and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I
was gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the $25.
And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight. And they're not letting me check.
We don't control that. And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you did in your personal space. This is not your personal space.
This is my stationary.
This is not your personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space. You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer.
Sorry. Hold on, I gotta rewind that. Is this a white guy? Oh my God, is this a gay white guy? I think I'm in love. Cornelius, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that. Guys, make sure, feel free to give. Feel free to donate. You can do so through Super Chat, Kickbot, and Elements. These links are pinned at the top of the chat. Is this white guy gay? Are we going to need the white gay men to save us from these banshees.
And you will never fly.
You were
on
about to
Frontier.
let me check in. You were about to let me check in.
Oh,
and you
wait.
did not in your personal space.
You in
This
my
is
face?
not your
I work
personal
here.
space.
This is my stationery.
This is not
I'm at
your
Frontier.
personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
Frontier Airline agents fired for mocking customers. This is how you do it, honey. This is how you do it. Don't put up with this. Don't put up with this ill behavior. Stop coddling these people. And she thought she was doing something by putting her phone up on this man. Now you know they're gonna dox him. He need to go ahead and get a. He need to go ahead and give a GiveSendGo account. Actually, he could do GoFundMe. Actually, he could do a GoFundMe because he, you know what I'm saying, he didn't violate the law. But I like this. I like when you stand up to these people that they don't respect kindness. Now, of course, this meets the stereotype. Let's look at the stereotype. Overweight, loud attitude. I ain't gotta listen to what you say. Who do you think you is? You got me effed up. So, some guy from the UK, the U-damn-K, decides to make a statue. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you how AI is messing me all up. I did not take this story. I saw this story before all y'all saw it. And the reason why I never talked about it because I said, that's AI generated.
Boom! Headshot!
Ain't no way! Ain't no way that's real! There's no damn way that's real! Ain't no way! I was like, no, ain't nobody that damn stupid to put that ugly ass statue in Times Square. I was like, I know, listen, I know white guilt is real. I know that the ratchetness is big, but ain't nobody that damn crazy to put that damn. I seen it before all of y'all saw it. I think I saw this about 4 days ago or something like that. It was just like it was brand new. It was brand new. You thought it was fake too, Cornelius? It was like it when I saw it, it didn't even get that traction because I said, no, that's AI. That's AI. That's AI. Ain't it a shame now when you see something so ridiculous that you just dismiss it because you think it's AI, and then when you find out it's real, your mind is like, that's real? I found out it was real yesterday. I found out it was real yesterday. And it was because of this video. This video made me realize, oh, that shit is real. So let's listen to this, and then we're just going to mock the hell out of this, right?
And communicate those inner worlds that we have, and sometimes we misinterpret with one another, to try and create an understanding and basically encourage.
This thing here came all the way over here to America to showcase this statue.
Empathy.
I have a problem that you'll understand. We are.
This is so embarrassing. That's why I'm a transracial rooftop Korean. I'm not black. I only listen. Y'all know how Clark Kent is like a nerd with his glasses on and his hair all slicked back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's me. You know, and then when there's trouble or somebody is in need of help or he need to take care of some criminals, he takes off his glasses and he go into the phone booth. Or I don't think they do that anymore. Anyway, he just goes somewhere and change into his Superman clothes. That's me when it comes to being black and transracial Korean. See, when everything is nice and calm, I'm a transracial rooftop Korean. But then when some basketball American or Luton American come on my page and start chimping out, then I just take off my clothes and I get into, okay, the niggers, queen, super queen niggers mode, okay? I must cuss out a black person in my comment section. Super niggers. Let me tell you something, okay, Tyrone? Kuta. Who the hell told you to come over here to my side of the daggone YouTube streets? Excuse me, streets. Oh, you know what amazes me is that the pride of what are you proud about? They look like a hot ass mess, black with red shoes. Why? They all look like a hot ass mess with that. They all look like a hot ass mess along with that hot ass mess statue. Oh my God. So check it out, right? So let's just look at this statue for a second. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on a second. So listen. I'm a transracial rooftop Korean. But if I was a black woman, I would be so insulted with this damn picture, with this statue. First of all, y'all, black women, we are never, excuse me, sorry, I forgot. We are never, I'm a rooftop Korean, transracial. You're not missing the daggone stereotype. Like, first of all, this pose right here is like, what you say? What the hell you say? Hold on, how do I look? Do I look like hold on. What? I don't know who you talking about. You better ask me lightly. You better ask me nicely to get your fries. Who you think you talking to, okay? Look, don't make me have to call my baby daddy over here. He'll kick your ass, okay? Okay. Okay. What you talking about? I swear. And by the way, he need to be paying my money anyway. He know little Junebug and he ain't got nothing to eat. Little Pookie Tyrone need his daddy. And he better come out here. I'm going to call the police. And they going to cancel his license. He going to go to jail. So, white people, I understand that you don't know about black hair. Please stop saying that this girl has dreadlocks. She does not have dreadlocks. She has what we call braids. Listen, it's okay. I know you don't know the difference. Oh, did I get some more money? Gary, thank you for your Canadian money. I swear. Listen, I love Canadian money. Okay, thank you so much for your Canadian money. And what is this little man doing? Is he shocked that he's blushing? Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation. So, listen. First of all, she sit there like this with this daggone thing like this, right? But those are braids in her hair. Those are not dreadlocks. My hair is dreadlocks. Okay, I'm gonna teach y'all some black hair. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of my transracial rooftop Korean mode. Okay, listen, if you see a black person have the same kind of hair for years and years and years and years, that is dreadlocks. Now, it's innocent to think that this is fake hair because it's long. But you don't understand. You're so used to seeing dreadlocks like the Rastafarian. Like Rastafarian Rastafarians. There I go. I said it. Rastafarians have loose locks. So their dreadlocks are just going any kind of way. Okay. Like Jay-Z have Rastafarian locks, right? These are, I guess, what do you call these? Rastafarians don't like these type of locks. These are, I forgot what they call these type of locks. These are not sister locks. These are, I don't know what you say, but they are conditioned to be this way. They're individually, they're managed, and I get them done every 3 months and to get the root tightened in, and then it just grows this way. So these are dreadlocks. These are not braids, but they look like braids to the yeah, they're crocheted. They're crocheted. What she does is she takes a crochet instrument. She takes a crochet instrument and she takes the new growth, and then she crochets it. She takes it, the new growth, and then she crochets it into my hair like that. Okay, so yeah, they're neat and clean, but this style of locks is called something else when it's manageable like this, right? It's not like Rastafarian locks. Let me show you what a Rastafarian locks looks like. Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right. So here. Oh, come on. What? Dude, Pinterest get on my nerves. Okay. Can I get something not with Pinterest in it? Hold on. All of these are Pinterest. Okay. Hold on. I think I found something without Pinterest in it. All right. These are Rastafarian. Hold on, let me show you something. This is a Rastafarian. These are Rastafarian locks, right? It's when you just let your hair do whatever it wants to do, right? So that's what a Rastafarian lock. Although hers look really nice, I think because it's black. But those are Rasta locks. Okay, okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. So these are Rasta locks. So you see the difference between them? So these are Rasta locks. And it's just letting your hair just go and do anything it wants to do, right? My locks are maintained, and they're individually separated to prevent this look, to make it look like a manageable type of locks, right? So that's what she has braids. She has braids. She doesn't have dreadlocks. And you have to be used to black hair to know the difference. Okay. So anyway, so you have her with fake hair. And braids are fake hair. It's rare to see braids with real hair. So you got a sister, you got an overweight sister. You got an overweight, fat black woman. Ain't wearing no damn bra. I mean, these tight jeans, and she ain't got a pleasant look on her face. She doesn't look good. Excuse me, I'm gonna need a refund. What? You gonna give me my refund? I want to see your manager. I want to see your manager right now. You got me effed up. What? Don't make me cuss you out. Don't make me get up in your business and cuss you out. You must don't know who you talking to. She looks like a hot ass mess. And this is what these people allow you to be stereotyped, right? But hold on, cause here's the thing. She has no bra on. I just said she ain't got no bra on. I just said she ain't wearing no bra. And they're like, is that a nipple? She has no bra on. So let me show you what a beautiful black statue looks like that you'll never see out on Times Square. This is a good back right here. This is a good black statue. Okay. Like right here. Look at this. Now, black people in the black community, you should be offended. Because this right here, beautiful actually. She's wearing a bra, but she has very, fit tatas. She has muscular definition, so she's eating correct, and she's also working out on a daily. And she's running, so it looks like she's a marathon runner or a sprint runner. And this is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Give me this over this any day. Look at this. Compared to that. This or that. This or that. This or that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this because this is where it's at. Who knows that song? Shout out to the 90s hip hop. Here's another now this is my favorite right here. This is, oh god damn. Okay. This is a beautiful bust of Queen Nzinga. Flawless. Look at her. Just look at her. Hold on a second. She looks beautiful. Now, of course they're not gonna put this too is aesthetically pleasing. Why would you want to look at this instead of this? This instead of this. And what this is doing, I want y'all to understand what this is doing. This is cuddling the bad diet of black women, of people of the black community. You keep the black woman's diet messed up, you keep the black community's diet jacked up. So when you normalize this ghetto looking behavior, I don't condone obese black women because this basically give you the number one killer of blacks. The number one killer of blacks, according to the CDC, is not the police officers. It's not even black on black crime. The number one killer of blacks is hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, sorry. Because hypertension, strokes, and all of that, high blood pressure falls all underneath cardiovascular diseases. That is the number one killer of black people. And it's all in their lack of exercise as well as their terrible diet. Okay? So they want to normalize black women looking like this so you can continue to have out of shape children, sickly children, and all that stuff. They don't want you looking like this, and they damn sure don't want you looking like this. So the internet doesn't approve of this fuckery, and I don't either. So here come the memes, right? But before I show you the memes, let me show you somebody who said something very important. I never heard of this guy before, but he makes so much sense. I like, oh my God, he's so spot on. Listen to what he has to say.
Does it strike anybody else as odd that Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben's, Mia from Land O'Lakes, the Redskins, Red Manchu were all canceled because they were racist caricatures that depicted stereotypes, harmful stereotypes. But then in New York, to be inclusive, they create a 12-foot statue of a stereotypical black woman that is overweight, and somehow that is a good representation of what our society thinks black women are or should strive to be, shows inclusiveness somehow. Why is it that they can have a statue of a 12-foot random, a literal caricature of a black woman, but we're not allowed to have the Redskins as a team name? And Washington State made it illegal that unless you're directly tied to a tribe, you're not allowed to have any kind of Native American representation. You're not allowed to be the Chiefs or the Warriors with like a Native American. You're not allowed to be the Braves. It's illegal. But they can come out with a 12-foot statue of a caricature of a black woman. Mm-hmm. Everything's a joke.
I never heard of this guy before. Anyway, but he is spot on. So now we get into the memes. And we got this one. I'm sorry, I thought this was funny as hell. So now, this is what I'm saying. Now you get mocked because you allow other people to sit up here and mock, like you let a black guy from the UK mock your ass. So now everybody's doing it because this is why I thought it was AI. This is why I thought it was AI. I'm like, you see how they made this AI? I was like, nah, dude. Where is that statue? I said, nah, dude, this is AI. Ain't no way this is real. Because I was like, this ain't real. They make AI look so lifelike. I'm like, ain't no way this is real. But hold on, we got another one. You bragging on yourselves, dude. You bragging on yourselves, dude. Like people are having a ball with this, okay? They having a ball with it. I'm just saying, if you're going to allow somebody to paint an expensive statue feeding to the stereotype of a black woman, then guess what? The internet is going to internet. I think I got one more here. Okay, this one this one is not that funny, but I understand it, okay? But here we go. Bam! All right, here we You want fat representation of a black woman? Okay? You want fat representation? Okay, fat representation all around. Here you go. There you go, chat. You want fat representation? Here you go. This is your fat representation. Here's your fat representation. All right, so that was basically the other statues that they did of fat black women. Then then they did something to the statue itself, and they made it a Letitia James version. They put a damn orange suit on her ass, dude. So appropriate. It does look like Letitia James with some daggone braids. I kid you not, dude. Okay, they get the internet is internet and it's all fun. It's funny. I love it. I'm here for it. Okay. All right, and I think we get to the interview of some people here. This is only 1 minute and 43. So let's listen to the lies that white people tell in these daggone videos. Here we go.
Who do you think she is?
She's everyone. She's anybody. She's my friend.
She ain't me. She's not me. She does not represent me. I do not look like that. I do my best to take care of my body. That is not me.
She's me.
Why do you think this is here?
I mean, 2 white male statues.
They don't look white, those other men.
And the other explanation was there's 2 white men memorialized in this little square that we're in right now, and they wanted to combat that by putting a much, much larger
statue of a black woman.
She got attitude, she has confidence.
Challenges the notion of who deserves to be monumental and who.
Amazing. This is what I'm saying. This is the problem. When you take care of this problem, I'm not saying violently or any of that. When this problem is taken care of, then you'll take care of the racism problems and the double standard problem. Because these are the people who are basically allowing it to happen.
Does this woman deserve to be monumental?
Well, she's everyone.
First of all, am I supposed to know who she is? I don't think so.
She's obviously larger than life.
She's big. I don't mind if they'll make a statue of me and put it somewhere.
I just don't understand why art can't be art. Why does it have to be combative?
You guys are from Nepal.
Nepal?
You're a long way from home.
Yeah.
And you are Michael Jackson?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I feel like we're going backwards in some ways. Like we used to never even think about race.
Why is that contrast needed, I guess is my question.
Oh, to combat race, to combat injustice.
You want to combat race? What do you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Yeah, you did say combat race. You did say combat race. You did say that. Good catch. Good catch.
21 times Guinness Book of World Record holder in backflips.
Let's spin it another way. There's a Martin Luther King memorial of some kind in basically every city in this country. If somebody came along and put a depiction of a plain white man, a blue-collar white man, right in front of that and made it much larger, I imagine that would cause a stink.
Yeah, I'm sure we would see it all over the headlines.
People would be rioting everywhere, burning down buildings. I mean,
and it would probably be taken down.
Who is it?
Base white mom.
Boom!
Why did they cut it? Damn, I wanted to see the rest of this. Why did they cut it? Okay. So here we have statue of heavy-set black woman with a bad attitude unveiled today in Times Square. White saviors right in front of it. But this is Photoshop. I mean, this is AI, okay? This is not real. Don't get mad. Now, be prepared for some white people to actually do this, though. Because this is AI. I don't want y'all to get upset at the wrong white people, because this is AI. But you know that this ain't far off. You do know this is not far off at all. Okay. Now, I do want to talk about that there is, let's put on our tinfoil hats chat. Okay. Y'all ready? Get your tinfoil hat. Y'all ready? Let's put it on. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Now, there seems to be a propaganda mission in reference to doing this with black women, particularly worldwide. Well, this shit ain't gonna happen in the Middle East, but I want you to understand, it's only gonna happen in westernized countries, because this is a thing. This is an actual thing here. Rottingham just put up a statue. This is 2 years ago, by the way. This was in 2023. Rottingham just put up a statue of a random black woman wearing a tracksuit. No one knows who she's meant to be and what she's done for their society. Yet statues of white men and white men and white women who contribute greatly to civilization are routinely torn down. What the F are we doing? So this was 2 years ago. They put some random overweight black woman in a very important area of Rottingham, England. And today we have some random overweight black woman in Times Square. But chat, what if she's not white? I mean, what if she's not fat? What if she, this is fat and this is fat? But What about this? 13-foot bronze statue of a black woman on her phone built for the Pisa della, hold on, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly. I'm so sorry. The Pisa della Signoria. Give me a damn break. You got all these beautiful, hold on, let me enlarge it so you guys can see. You got all these beautiful, beautiful statues of white people. And they put some black woman on her damn phone. This is what I'm saying. This is the participation trophy for black women. By the way, this is a participation trophy in statue form for random black women, because this woman is not a scientist. This woman right here is not a damn doctor. And this woman right here, I don't know what the hell, like, she is, what is she? She's not even, she's not even a politician. Yeah, and still we got these women being, black women specifically, being plastered all over the world. Why? It's grotesque looking, although she's not fat. Thank you for that. I'm like, what is white people doing? And this is why I laugh at white people when they want to blame the Jews. Laugh at them. Because what they're saying, because they're going to, the inbreds always blame the Jews for why they do inferior things, right? Because you're saying that you are the majority race, you can only be brainwashed and hoodwinked and conned and convinced to go against the best interests of your own people, to uplift another race over your own. Like, what? Somebody could convince you of that? All of these statues here have taken, I would have to say, maybe, I don't know, maybe some years to make these, especially this one right here. What is this one right here with the, do you understand how beautiful, and like, I think out of all these statues, this one right here from 1850, the way they were able to make the stone look like a veil. Do you understand? Who knows what this stone is? So who knows what this bust is? This statue right here, 1850. This is beautiful. Like, I'm sorry, this is really weird. Okay, yeah. Rottingham. Did I say Rottingham? I probably did. I gotta work on my enunciation. Y'all don't know what this statue is? Gosh, I wish I knew. If anybody listening to this post stream, please put the name, because I really want to look. I probably would print this out because it's so beautiful. Like how you had that the veiled virgin? Is that what it, the veiled virgin? This is hold on a second. The veiled virgin. Hold on a second. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hold on a second. Oh, it is. Oh my God, oh Lord, look at her. Just look like, oh my God. Come on, picture. Dude, I'm so tired of this. Oh, dude, it's so big. God dang on it. Wow. Okay, I don't want them moving. Can I get a stationary one? Hold on. Wow, like that is stone. That's just like, look at that. Do you understand how talented you have to be to make a veil, to make a stone look like an actual veil? I'm printing this out. This is so beautiful. And you see so much shit in reference to art that when you see a real good artwork done centuries ago, you're like, wow, it's made of that's marble. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. Like, seriously. No hate, but show me a black person, a black historian, or sorry, a black artist who could do this back in the day. You can't even find one today to do something like this. Bet you can't. And I think what it is that they're doing their best to make white people dim their shine, yeah? And it's working. It's freaking working. You literally think, hold on a second, where it is. You really think that this is better than this? Like, what? What's wrong with you? You literally think this right here is better than this. And you put it amongst other statues because you see, I used to know this statue. Hold on. I know this statue. This is, it's biblical, right? Hold on. This is, no, it's not biblical. It's Greek. No. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know this statue. What is the statue behind her? What do you mean, Tree? I'll say it again. You cannot show me one artist right here. You cannot show me one black artist today. And I'll stand 2 toes down. I'll give you $50 million if you, no, let me be realistic. I'll give you $50,000 if you can find an artist, a black artist that can do this. I bet you won't. I stand on that. I'm saying it with my chest. That's Caesar and David. I'll say it again. What has happened is that white people have inflated black people's ego. If you want to blame white people for something, blame them for that shit. They got y'all thinking that you are the first president of the United States. They got y'all thinking that you've been a composer. What's the composer name? That they keep saying is actually black. They think Picasso. They got y'all thinking that Picasso was freaking black. Come on, y'all, help me out with the composer. The most brilliant. He was deaf. What is his Beethoven? No, was Beethoven deaf? Okay, everybody's saying Beethoven. Okay, they got y'all thinking Beethoven is black. They got literally black people talking about Beethoven was black. I mean, y'all took We Are Kings and shit to a whole nother. Yeah, go ahead and ask that question. I'm not insulted at all. They took We Was Kings and Mozart. No. Bunny got it. No. It ain't Beethoven. It's Mozart. No. Bunny got it right. No, it's not Beethoven. They say Mozart is black. They say Mozart is black. Okay? Mozart. Feel free to ask any questions you want. My thing is that's my thing is that Beethoven was that. Okay. I'm sorry guys if I'm behind on it, but no, it's Mozart. It's Mozart that they got, because Mozart, the reason why, hold on, I'm gonna tell you why they say Mozart was black, because Mozart was the one that had the STDs, right? Did he have syphilis or gonorrhea? They're like, you know, he was a black man because he was getting all that pussy from all them women, and they gave him the claps. They gave him the STDs, man. I remember that now. Okay. Do not speak. Okay, don't speak Spanish in here. This is America. I am ever heard of the show, I don't know what you're talking about. They say all of them were black. Possibly, but I do know for a fact they said Mozart was black because of all the STDs he got. And I do believe he passed away because of that. So it was like, it don't matter if he was German, James. He black according to black folks. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter what the truth is. They call them black. But white people let them get away with that. I don't think they know who Bach is, to be honest, to tell you the truth. Okay. Hold on. Let me go fact check. Did Mozart have STDs? While there's various theories about Mozart's death, including syphilis, and more like cause was a strep, because I cannot pronounce this name, infection leading to the condition known as, I can't pronounce that name and on this name. According to a study published in New York Times, some medical articles also suggest scarlet fever. Yeah, but they did say that he did have syphilis. Good Lord, a lot of them had syphilis. But so him having syphilis, so it wasn't gonorrhea, it was syphilis. Anyway, so that was debatable, but that is the going word right now about him having syphilis. I thought it was gonorrhea, but it's syphilis. Mozart and Beethoven both had syphilis. They nasty composers. Everyone had syphilis back then? Are you sure everyone had syphilis? Are you sure everyone had syphilis back then? Everybody had syphilis back then? Everybody? All right, I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop talking to y'all. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It's an MMA show, and it's really cool. Thanks. I don't want to watch it, though. No gonorrhea. Condoms weren't really a thing back then. I think you're... You sure condom? Hold on. How old was condoms? Wait a minute. Didn't they use something else instead of... No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Okay, I got it. Whenever I'm wrong, I'm wrong. They didn't have condoms back then. I don't know why I thought that, like, they took sheep skin and made them into something they could put on the ding ding. That's why they wore the wigs, to hide the sword. Why y'all get... Oh, God, Lord of mercy. So, okay. So I just put this person. I removed your stuff, Ben, and then now I gotta put you. All right. So Antonio, you are Banito. You are Banito from my YouTube channel. Low. We do not speak Spanish here. This is an English speaking only chat. I removed your last message because you're speaking in Spanish and I don't understand what you're saying. You could be cussing me out. You could be violating YouTube's terms of service. And so I removed you the first time. You decided to come back in here and do it again. Now I have a Banito, Antonio. You are Banito from my YouTube. Go over to the Spanish speaking section of YouTube. I don't know why you here if you can't speak and write English. I thought it was sheepskin or goat skin. That's what I thought too. I thought they was using that as something to put on their ding ding, whatever. So I think French invented condoms. What year, Nina? You know what year they did that? You mean French did something good for besides invent croissants? 1700s. Nice. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know for the future. Greeks invented. I love Greeks. I love Italians. I love Greeks, and I love Koreans. I'm not liking them right now with the way they're like handling Johnny Somali with kid gloves on. But there's that. All right, there, chat. I'm gonna go. I appreciate you guys staying here. I went way. I'm not doing this next time. I'm not doing this. I'm next time I'm coming here just for an hour. I ain't staying here this long next time. We stay here well over 2 hours. And that's my fault because I've been doing all this talking. So I might come in here Sunday. I might. And just do another content creation or whatever. So there's that. So, I did last Sunday. I might do another Sunday where we just have a conversation. But this time I had some news to go over because of the fact that, yeah. I wonder if I should take something out of this long news thing and make it into a video. We'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow's content. Take something out of this video and then put it up for a video tomorrow. Because I don't think you go to bed early these days. I wish I was going to bed early. I wish. Hold on, Doc, let me tell you something. I only recently decided to stop staying up all night long trying to find a story I can feel to upload on my channel. That's why I'm start begging for super chats and donations because I can't cut it anymore. Chasing that algorithm, dude. Chasing that algorithm is like now I know how a crackhead feel. I had to let it go. I was like, dude, I'm not chasing the algorithm no more. I'm just gonna it keeps me up all night long looking at stories on YouTube. I just can't do it no more. I'm just refused. So, but no, I need to get my sleep back in gear. I need to get back to where my sleep used to be. But anyway, all right, guys, I might do a live stream in person this Sunday. I might. Okay, we'll see. All right, love ya. Mean it. Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.